This is from a while back, right? Here we go. Past hopeless. To tell the truth, I just don't want to get involved. Empty, meaningless relations with problems to be solved. What I ask for are worthwhile connections. And while we're at it, unrigged elections. Reminiscing about those times gone and past. Questioning why life must zoom by so fast. When greeted with hello, it sends a certain message. Hell, oh, I'm familiar just for the passage. Checking with my idols just to see what's up. Taking note of underground trends waiting to erupt. I write in a voice all my own. And whilst reading, try to add inflection of my tone. So I heard you're not a fan of what I do, but was that sarcasm? I got issues with what's true. No denying I become renowned for my delusions, all on account of my poetic inclusions. Do I have to be afraid of the words I write, just for sharing my perspective, what's in my sights? Well, for starters, I'd appreciate a little recognition. Does that make me an asshole within this competition? Rhymes these days are a dime a dozen, scoping out what's worthwhile whilst fussing. Oh yeah, my life is over? Says who, motherfuck? Staying true to my roots, still running amok. Fact checking my experience with what I value. Loving when I heard that there's a mind I blew. With my wisdom, I must always stay true. And trust me, the years have just flew. Never forgetting the purpose of that smirk. To share the reflection of an adorable jerk. You could say I've done a bit of soul searching. Whilst enrolling within my very own brand of churching. For sure, I feel sorry for those still lost at sea. Cause that shit's easier than being happy. That shit don't come free. Basically, fuck all of y'all. I'm now an autosexual in love with myself. And for the record, I think it's legit the state of my health. I straight up blazed through my Bible. I mean, I smoked the pages that weren't viable. It's hard to give me advice, I'm sure. But if you find me attractive, then I'm a hell of a lure. So what's the point? I'm always left to ask. Be more than true to yourself just despite the mask. I despise other people because of what I lack. Fucking A, I deserve a goddamn plaque. For my contributions are at wit's end. And I'm waiting for a life that's more than just pretend. This is the dawn of a new generation. One in which we're rewarded for our participation. Cough, cough. What am I doing wrong? What point did I miss? Questioning why I'm so accustomed to being told I'm dismissed. Letting the smoke just roll up my hand. Dreaming about what I could do with a few grand. Fuck it, let's have another smoke. Whilst contemplating what turned me into this joke. I play my part like I've been told from on high. Never missing a chance to let out an exasperated sigh. You want to know how I'm doing? Honestly, I feel like shit. Because no matter what I do, I can't write a hit. My cadence is wrong or I don't got the right flow. But I swear once I do, I'm gonna fucking blow. I don't even know what I'm searching for anymore. I've surveyed the global trends to assimilate them to my core. Who am I is the great big mystery. But I'll tell you one thing for sure. I got a hell of a history. My stomach is turning in my gut. What the hell's the idea with this rut? So what? I need to lift myself up by my bootstraps. On the lookout, trying to avoid all those traps. Take note of what I have to offer. So should I go harder or softer? Been known to wear my heart on my sleeve, but then I lock my heart up as I grieve. Give me a beat and I'll go straight bananas. Rocking my old school style bandanas. I feel a vibe, I must admit. That's why this poem I submit. Hoping to get a little constructive feedback, waiting for the day I can go on the attack. I'm sick and tired of being on defense. I've been screwed over and been fucked up ever since. Please excuse my choice of words, recapping on that which I preferred. It's so difficult for me to be impressed. Now on the same hand, I sure am depressed. For too long I've been left to my own devices. I avoid popular trends. Who the hell is ISIS? I'm playing around with this idea of a learning curve. Wondering if all people get what they deserve. I just wish I knew someone who could understand and stick around to listen instead of telling me I'm canned. I'm stuck in a world like nausea by Sartre, making sure to always scramble my ego for a start, trying to find new ways to practice my patience while I veg out alone in some kind of silence, though within my head I'm drowned out by screams of a heartbroken loser with shattered dreams. Oh, what now? showing up fresh from the abyss, looking for that sign, my very own catalyst. I need to make a change, I know that much for sure, but how do I become enlightened with a soul that's pure? I'm just fighting through all this existential angst, wishing I could be a better person, getting thanks. I review that which my funhouse mirror reflects. I know I smoke too damn much, that I can detect. It fucks with my holistic sense, I mean love-wise, looking through the fog for someone to advise. I live a life packed with envy and regret, left dumbfounded that this is all I get. Will I ever take off or remain locked up? I've trapped myself within my problems. What a fuck up. I have a shaky sense of security, not to mention my identity. I follow transcendental leads, chasing infinity. I'm not very good at my job, whatever that is. To be punished by my environment, know hers and his. I'm plagued by loneliness because I put me first, then redecided I must be something like the worst, because hell, best has lost all inherent meaning, well aware nothing is ever what it's seeming. Con artists have refused me amongst their ranks, forced forward toward the tapered planks. Life is nothing more than some kind of balancing act, doubting myself on account of sordid pacts. I put my trust in places it shouldn't have been, but you'd be dazed and confused too after what I've seen. Fuck, you got it. Recalling those years I spent believing dreams come true. Oh, fuck that overactive imagination after I've had a few. Thinking my way through my darkest feelings. At this point, I'm less concerned about future dealings. I'm debating that whole laws of attraction thing, because it seems no matter what, I can't maintain more than a fling. I've been known to fall way too hard, not to mention my dealings with the shards. I've made my fair share of mistakes, and I guess I just don't got what it takes. Giving up is harder than trying even. I desperately need something to believe in. It's always so complicated denying myself what I want. I got impulse control issues. For substance, I'm on the hunt. So what am I supposed to stand here and apologize? Why, when it's easier to wait for someone to empathize? I feel like I'm on the outside looking in, taking note of each successive sin. I mean, who even really cares? And on the bus is the only time I see fares. I'm so conflicted about what's my best choice. So in the meantime, I rhyme my thoughts in my very own voice. I feel so childish. Guess it's time to grow up. Be independent and responsible instead of throw up. Keeping it personal for my life, I stay based. Waiting to get back in school so those tests get aced. Or why not just run away from it all? What reason do I have to keep up this stall? Whew. Free my mind. An empty mind makes for a great disguise, off to wander and find what's wise, searching in places beyond high and low, learning the ultimate lesson, we are what we sow, so be good in thought and act, but most of all belief, to find the place where your soul gets its relief. To begin is the most difficult task, learning to be curious and thinking up questions to ask. Always recount the divine lie of humanity, that there is no such thing in the universe as insanity. Haven't you ever heard, it's a matter of perspective, and differential recognition is intended to be protective. Worry less, explore more. Those rich in spirit are never poor. On top of that, remember to be concise and honest to God. That's my best advice. Is that all right? Good enough? Give me a sign? Cogent? Pungent? No, poignant. That's the word you're looking for. Thanks. Peace.